Hey guys, it's ANicWin, also known as Amy, and happy Monday. I hope you're having a lovely day. Now, this build is more in line with what I've been posting sporadically on Wednesdays. So it's not a room build, it's not really a full community lot or residential build. This is more like a showcase, I guess you could call it, of the little campers kit that we got recently. Now, I am pre-recording this, so I can't remember the exact date, and I don't know exactly when this is going up, but I'll know by the time it's posted. But basically, the second I saw the items in that kit, which thrilled me, by the way, this is what popped into my head. So this is kind of like a Swiss Family Robinson style treehouse thing. And I have this set to a generic lot. So what I'm going to be doing, because I am going to be playing with this in my own save, is utilizing this as a hangout space for the club system that came with Get Together, because I'm playing a legacy and I have 3 child age sims, and one of which, will be the heir, and I just need more things to do. So I like utilizing the club systems for children just because there are limited options and things that you can do to give them personality. And I usually don't create a designated space. I'll either have it be at my Sim's home or like a park or something like that, just one that's already made or placed. And so this is my first one that I've made on my own, and obviously I really like it, but I wanted it to be kind of cool, quirky. Now, I don't know. I don't really know the word that I'm looking for, but we've got the 2 play areas. So that first level is really just a platform for you to get up to the next level. I have some decorative objects there, but it's not anything you're gonna sit and spend time on. And then that main upper platform here that we're working on now, as I fidget with that tree, is going to be where most of the activities are that are in the treehouse. Now, I didn't make any cuts to this footage. I made a couple where I walked away for like a minute or two to do various things. I have a couple of pets and, sometimes you got to get up. But this, all in all, it took me about 30 to 40 minutes to put together, and I really didn't cut a whole lot out. So you did see me fidgeting with the tree a lot. You're going to see me fidgeting with the landscaping and stuff a lot more than I think you normally would, just because I typically don't force you to sit through that. But I didn't think it was that big of a deal this time. Anyway, so that upper platform is where the toys are going to be. So I do use the new drawing or creativity table, rather. We have that tent. I don't really know what the tent does. I've not had a chance to play test any of this. And then we have the kids table with the radio, because I think that's so cute. I can just imagine kids sitting up there jamming out. One's drawing, a couple are playing with the dollhouse. Like, it just sparked so much joy for me. And I add music to the game. I don't have the music that comes with The Sims enabled, because I don't really like it. The only soundtrack I like is the one that came with Snowy Escape. Everything else is just meh. But I usually load in custom music, so they're vibing and I'm over here having a good time, and it's just, it is what it is. I was going to put a light inside the tent. Without the tool mod, I couldn't do it, so I quickly gave up on that plan. But that's that upper area. I decided to place the little movie screen down below because it feels like they built it from scratch. Like maybe they're having a movie night spur of the moment and they put together what they could. And there's some chairs and things like that. We'll come back to that in just a moment. And then there's this. So this is supposed to be a climbing wall. I think it represents or resembles a climbing wall, but the lights are a little bit too big. Again, I didn't have tools, so I couldn't scale them to exactly where I wanted them, but I'm still very, very happy with it. And I did go in and change the lighting to bright white, and then I turned all of these off, because if you leave them on, and you can certainly enable them again if you want them on, they kind of cause that lighting glitch for me. I don't know if anybody else has that. So I do turn those off just to keep it from being just this like beacon of white light just right there. And I think that decorative piece that the little lights are on actually came from Get Famous. I was going to use the Eco Lifestyle. There's like a palette that you can use, but it was a little too big and I couldn't scale it to a point where it didn't look weird. And then the wood tone was weird, and that just worked out perfectly. So it was meant to be. Now we're working on this little pond area. I wanted the string lights to go all the way around, but I quickly realized that my pond was a little too wide and the lights were just not going to reach. So I just settled for 2 of these. I just like the look of it because I probably could have gotten rid of all of them, but I like the way that it looks at night, so I kept them. And they're actually going to be able to fish out of this pond. You can also wade into it because there are a couple of access points. And other than that, for the most part, I completely surround it with these low-lying plants, and I think those are daisies. I'm not sure which one I used. I just pulled out the debug plant that looked the most like the low-lying plant to kind of give it some dimension, some depth, dimension, height, all of those words. And then, of course, I had to use that new swing set. This is my favorite swatch. It's the dark green. It's hard to tell just because the tree is like shadowing the entire lot, but it's that dark green one. It might be teal, it might be blue. Either way, it's the dark one. I like the rugs underneath it. I just love this swing so much. I want that in my own backyard. I would have bought this entire kit just for that swing, just so you know how much I love that. I did include the Don't Wake the Llama table, although I think it's Don't Wake the Yeti. And I put that on the back side there just to kind of have it over there. And then we're going to go through and kind of add some more clutter and toys and things like that. So you saw the empathy bear, a lump of clay. I kind of like adding that. It's just a little head nod to like base game days. And I'm just adding some more toys, some bubbles and things like that down here. And then we're going to add some decor after I was going to try to put those butterfly lights on the tree. Don't ask me why. I don't really know. But then we add some toys around the movie area here. I just kind of feel like maybe some kids cuddle with a stuffed animal or two while they're watching a movie. I usually have a pillow or a blanket that I kind of wrap myself around. You heard that right. It's not wrapped around me. I'm wrapped around it. Don't ask questions. And that is pretty much it for the lot. So I'm going to leave you guys here to kind of wrap this up. There's a little bit of landscaping left in the screenshots. As always, feel free to let me know what you think down below by leaving a like or a comment. You can also subscribe if that's something that would spark joy for you. I will be posting the screenshots on Instagram if you want to hop over there and check those out. And as per usual, I will see you on Monday with my next video. And in the meantime, I hope you have a lovely day and a lovely rest of your week. Bye, guys.
Flying low under the radar, like a Nighthawk stealth plane, you are. Hiding out in the shadows, keeping from the light of day. Nobody should ever have to live that way. Hey now, it's okay now. You don't have to hide from the world no more. Hey now, it's okay now. It's your time to soar. It's time to